What's up, everybody? I'm Lance Storm, and this is WN420 Horsepower TV. Today, we're not going to focus on the horsepower side of it, but we are going to focus on the WN420 TV side of it. We are going to talk with one of my buddies, Nick Rains, about the 2 out of the 3 initiatives that Missouri has set forth for their Missouri marijuana legalization set. And I think this will be a good thing to talk about. It's been a few days since I've been able to get this video out due to complications of computer issues, although that's kind of why I haven't been around for a little while. Hopefully we can take care of that in the near future and get back to doing what we like to do. So without further ado, I'll let you guys watch the interview. Today I've got my buddy Nick Rains with me. How are you doing, man?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me on.
Good. Thanks for being here. I know you made a long trip down here.
Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
Yeah, man. All the way down back to Missouri just to do a few things and have a little conversation. And that's cool, man.
Kansas City's my home.
Yeah, Casey's the place, city of fountains. So if you guys hear the slight water fountain in the background, don't mind it. It's part of the atmosphere. Well, today we came together, we wanted to talk about just a couple of the initiatives that are coming out from Missouri and the, what is it? Initiative
petition number 2018-041 would impose a 15% retail tax and a tax on medical marijuana facilities buying wholesale supplies. The estimated income for that amendment one is $66 million, which would fund the establishment of a state research institute for developing cures and treatments for cancer and other incurable diseases. That's pretty important.
It is pretty important. I think their estimated income is a little low, personally.
Oh yeah. I totally agree with that. They always are, though. I was the president of the Missouri Cannabis Restoration Protection Act, the MCRPA. We had a total legalization initiative in 2016.
I remember that.
Yeah, we didn't. That was actually just to fight the system. You know, nobody was doing it. Nobody was talking about, you know, how we can clean our land or water simply by planting a seed.
With phytoremediation.
We can be the first generation to hand our children clean land and water. And I think that in itself should have no legal limits, you know, of how many plants we can plant, because with the phytoremediation properties in cannabis, we can suck all the toxins out of our dirt, our rivers, you know.
They're using it in Chernobyl. I believe they're using it in Fukushima.
Yep.
And you know, phytoremediation is a really solid thing. Now that bill, though, that seems 15% tax seems a little bit healthy. I've seen it heavier in other areas, but
well, and it makes one guy the head of all that. That one guy.
Right. So basically, how a weed czar.
Yeah. But, you know, then we get to...
Now, if he's able to run it properly and take care of it well, then this could potentially be a good thing. He's set up to create his own team, his own enforcement and stuff like that, right? Yes. So that could be a good thing, or it could go the other way.
Either way, yeah. That's true, but you would hope the guy, you know, the guy that's doing it is on the up and up, and he wants to help people.
Right. And
you know, that's how I take it.
I don't know the individuals who are hosting these initiatives personally, so therefore I can't really speak on them as far as their character goes. And I don't know, so I'm not for or against either one of them on a personal level. But now the next initiative sounds pretty good at first glance. But it's got a hidden agenda, doesn't it? Or, well, it's got a hidden message in it.
Yeah, the second proposed amendment that we'll be talking about is petition number 2018-051. Would impose a 4% retail tax and no wholesale tax. It's expected to generate about $24 million annually and cost $7 million to run. The funds would go towards health care and other services for military veterans in Missouri. Tax-generated funds would also go to administrating a program to license and regulate marijuana in marijuana facilities. Right then and there, they want they want to be the ones to run everything in Missouri. All the facilities, all the everything. They want to run everything.
And what they say, $27 million estimated market value?
Yeah.
That's extremely low. And $7 million.
Is there a reason they made it that low? That's what gets me. But there's also a hidden something in that bill.
Well, back to the money for a split second. Whenever I see that they have an estimated market value so low, where the other initiative is exponentially higher, that makes me think that they're not going to be putting out medication for the public.
That could be, yeah. Yeah.
Because if they already have a low market value, then they're not looking to have a high or relatively high production volume, meaning that our patients might not get the medicine that they need.
I agree. Or the quality of medications they need.
That could be a thing too.
But what really concerns me is one of the addendums in the initiative. Basically what this is saying is compliance with enforcement of or violation of any provisions of this section or any rule issued pursuant to this section, including procedures and grounds for denying, suspending, fining, restriction, or revoking a state license or certificate issued pursuant to this section. So basically, B is specifications of duties of officers and employees of the department. So basically, this group can go in and influence what our cops are doing, where our cops are at.
So it's
a group of individuals will be directing our police officers, number one. There's no way that could go bad, could it?
not at all.
Yeah. Instructions or guidance for local authorities and law enforcement officers. So they will be training these officers in what they can do and not do. Requirements for inspections, investigations, searches, seizures, and such additional enforcement activities as may become necessary from time to time. So not only does this group run our police department, put police where they think the police need to be, now they're coming into your homes. They're coming into your businesses. If you have a card, any government agency can come in your home. CPS, police, IRS, any government agent can come inside your home and search it, and there's nothing you can do. By having that card, you're giving away your right to search and seizure.
See, now when I initially read through it, I took it as if I didn't understand it to that level.
Yeah.
I understood it to...
As businesses.
Right, as businesses.
But it doesn't state businesses.
It doesn't, that's right. So therefore it's left open for interpretation, which leaves us as the general public at a loss.
Yeah, if you have a card and you are growing, they can search your home, any government agency, and you're giving them the right to by accepting that card.
That's crazy.
We cannot, as patients, accept giving up rights, that our forefathers have fought for, and that, people are dying for right now, to keep our way of life a way of life. And this initiative absolutely kills the Constitution. And some will say, yeah, well, we can fight about it in court. No. We never give up our constitutional rights for something we should have already. And yes,
that's very true.
The first initiative, one guy directs it all. And that we can change that.
My question on the first initiative is maybe we have overlooked somewhere in it saying the same thing.
Yeah, I don't think so, but maybe.
Maybe. Because if one guy is in control of all that, he can set all that up.
My people have went over it pretty well. And
right.
They have informed me of where they think, these initiatives can go wrong, and they're completely unbiased.
That would be my concern with either one of the initiatives, especially with one having one individual in control of it, he could say, hey, this is something that we need to do, and
Maybe
that could be a thing just like that.
Yeah.
So,
but he's not taking the power to put our cops somewhere.
I don't think that's what he's going to do. I think he's going to build his own enforcement team.
And the initiative says nothing about his direction of our police.
Right.
So
it's very interesting stuff.
Yeah, it's scary.
It is.
So people really need to vote. I know some people are saying just don't vote. Don't listen to those people.
I don't believe in that.
Don't listen to those people. We need every vote possible.
I strongly suggest everybody to be a registered
NAM's,
voter.
I think it's 051.
I strongly suggest everybody to make sure that you're a registered voter and go with your gut, go with your heart, figure out which is best, what you feel is going to be best for the future of our country or our state, no less, because this directly affects you. And it's going to directly affect your family, your children, your grandparents, and so on. So think about it. Think long and hard. Read through the initiatives. And
there's a third one, but I'm just not up to date on that third one.
There is a third one. And just like Nick, I'm not fully versed on the third one, but these were the two that were heaviest on our minds lately and worth talking about.
2018-051.
2018-051.
That is the one we cannot, in good conscience, do. We cannot give our civil liberties away for a plant.
I agree.
So please, everybody, vote no. Vote no on signing our Constitution away, throwing it away. You know, you're going to hear a lot of campaigning from a very well-funded group how, oh, this is the way you should vote. But the truth of the matter is, freedom is the way you should vote. And you should vote 2018-041. Not vote on 2018-051. 051 is a killer.
051?
Thank you, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, man, thank you for coming on. I really appreciate you.
Yeah.
I know
it's been fun.
A long road. And
whew, it's been a time.
It's been.
Yeah.
It's been cool. So thanks, man.
No problem. Thank
Ladies
you.
and gentlemen, I appreciate you. Stay beautiful, stay positive, and try to do something nice for somebody. We're out. See you.